This is Ethiopia.
Africa is changing. Also Ethiopia is changing.
A country where the moment you land, you travel back in time and you're automatically 7 years younger.
We have our own language, our own alphabet, our numbers. And our social life makes us proud because every time we are united.
A country building highways and modern cities while simultaneously preserving some of the oldest civilization on the face of the earth.
There are churches in Lalibela, for example, that are carved from rock. Now modern architecture, you build buildings from the ground up, right? But in Lalibela, the churches are carved underground from one block of rock.
And they decided carving the church.
Ethiopia is a country where tribes have existed for thousands of years. Growing up, I used to watch these people on television documentaries, stories about ancient tribes, strange traditions, landscapes that looked almost unreal, and I would wonder if they actually exist.
There are so many energy cars everywhere. I mean, I have been here for just a few hours and I cannot count the amount of energy cars that I've seen on the road.
We want to remove out the old cars.
Ethiopia is the oldest country in the world, the birthplace of coffee and home to one of the oldest civilizations on earth, and somehow is still one of the most unknown places on earth.
What they think and what it is a big difference.
I am so excited to be here. Ethiopia is one country that has been very, very high on my list. I have been scared to visit this country because of, the reviews that I found online. Basically, negative things that I've been seeing online. But I arrived today in Ethiopia and it's one of the most beautiful places that I have seen. The people from the airport are very nice. The city is beautiful. It looks futuristic and looks safe to me too.
Before coming to Ethiopia, I already had a bucket list of experiences I wanted to check off. I wanted to meet the country's incredible tribes and learn about their way of life.
More than 80 tribes. You're going to the Omo Valley, right?
Yep.
There alone, there are 17 different tribes.
I also wanted to stand before an active volcano, visit the hottest place in Africa, the Danakil Depression, try out some Ethiopia's famous food, and of course explore the vibrant street of Addis Ababa. But there was one challenge.
There are so many people.
You see, Ethiopia is the second most populated country in Africa and one of the continent's largest by area. None of these places were anywhere near each other. Reaching them would mean traveling thousands of kilometers across the country. So I decided to leave the capital city behind and began my journey to the Omo Valley to find the tribes first.
So I just arrived at Minch and that's the aircraft that brings you here. It takes about 1 hour from Addis Ababa. You arrive in this place. One thing that I noticed about this place is the fact that everywhere is green. Like when you look to your left it's green, your right is green, back is green, everywhere is blue. Really nice mountains around. There are so many mountains here. I didn't know Ethiopia has a lot of mountains.
Minch is a city known as the gateway to Ethiopia's legendary Omo Valley. While the city itself is known for its beautiful landscape, is where the real adventure begins. It's the last major stop before heading deep into the most culturally diverse region in Africa. And without wasting so much time, we set off to meet the very first tribe on this journey, the Dorze people.
Here is Alamiro. He's from Dorze Tribe and even want to wear the t-shirt, it's flag of Dorze.
Now we walk to the village.
Okay.
It takes 5 minutes to arrive to the village.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk, right?
Yeah, walk. Now today we will visit to real life of Dorze culture. How to live the Dorze people and then how to make it from the false banana plant. You call it ocho. We will see everything in the one compound. For in our typical house made from the bamboo. The bamboo is very important for us.
Oh, so basically, you guys plant it everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
The Dorze people are one of Ethiopia's many indigenous communities living high in the cool mountains for generations. They are best known for their extraordinary beehive-shaped house, some standing over 12 meters tall and lasting for decades.
So these are also bamboo.
Bamboo. The
Practically, you guys use bamboo for everything.
Yeah, for everything. For the wood, for the house, for the fence. Everything is the bamboo tree.
Everything here is made with bamboo. Even the ground is bamboo.
Very important for us. The bamboo.
Really important.
Yes, really important. And then now house, the top is 9 up to 12 meters.
Oh.
And then sometime when to make like this house, the bigger house, the place is not comfortable for the house. Now house is movable house, place to place. It's possible when to the 16 people come from the one village. And then certain people in the inside, certain people with the outside, went to carry the people, and then they moved to another place.
Wait, you can carry this house?
Yeah, went to the movable house. Went to carry the people. 60 people went to come from one village, and then certain people in the inside with the bamboo stick, and then the certain people with the outside. and then went to move to another place. In our house, we move our house place to place.
But beyond their unique architecture, the Dorze are skilled weavers, farmers, and craftsmen, preserving traditions that have been passed down from one generation to the next.
They're really high up the mountain, and it's really cold up here. This village is really remote.
The Dorze people are deeply connected to nature. Almost everything they need to survive comes from the land around them. Even their staple food is made from the false banana plants.
There is put it underground for the fermentation. For the fermented.
For how long?
It's 3 months.
You have to put this on the ground for 3 months.
Underground, yeah, with the false banana leaf. Put it underground. Then after 3 months, they change everything. The color, the smell.
Spending time with the Dorze people is an experience I'll never forget. They literally treated me like family, sharing the tradition and the stories. I guess it was the perfect beginning to my journey through Ethiopia.
It is a new day today, and it's about 7 a.m. in the morning in Turmi, and we are here to visit the Hamar tribe. We got here last night. It was like really late, and we had to spend the night at this camp right behind me. I had to wake up very early this morning so we can explore the village and see the tribe. You can also see the sunrise behind me. It's really beautiful. I came here last night. I didn't realize that this place was this beautiful.
The Hamar tribe is one of the most famous tribes in Ethiopia, and honestly I've been looking forward to meet them for a long time. They have lived in this region for generations and their lives still revolve around cattle.
She's actually second wife for her husband because she have here 2 small metals. If she be a first wife, she need to have 3. 1 the big one and 2 small one. So she have only 2 now, so she's second wife. Always first wife should be different than other. She going to have 3 necklace, but second, third, the other they can have 2.
In Hamar culture, it's also common for a man to have more than 1 wife, with large families playing an important role in their community.
Wait, so you're saying one person can give birth to over 10 to 12 children?
Yeah, from one mother.
From one mother?
Yeah.
So then from the 2 mothers, it can go up to 20?
Yeah, 20 to 25.
What the hell? How do you take care of 20 to 25 children? So you, how many did your own mother give birth to?
Me, I am okay with 7 or 8.
You want 7 or 8 children?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
There are so many children here, a lot of them, over 100 in this village. That's because in a single family you can have over 25 children. The man can get married to over 2 to 3 wives, and one woman alone can give birth to over 10 to 15 children. Multiply by 2 wives and 3 wives, that's about 25 to 30 children from one family. That's why you use a lot of children around here.
I was lucky enough to witness one of their most important traditions, the bull jumping ceremony. It was honestly one of the most fascinating cultural experiences I've ever seen, where the men have to jump through bulls fully naked just to transition from being a boy to a man. I actually made an entire documentary about the ceremony because there is so much more to it than I could fit in this video. If you're interested, I would have the link in the description and somewhere on the screen. And with that experience behind us, it was time to head to our next stop, the Karo Tribe.
Welcome to the Karo Tribe. This is our first village. We call it Korcho. The village name is Korcho. The whole population is 10,000. 10,000. We do also bull jumping like the Hamar tribe. That's a little bit different from the Hamar tribe. After bull jumping, we cutting ear on the left side. You see my son? Yep.
Okay. Why do you guys cut the ear?
Yeah. You become man and you get married.
Oh, so if they don't cut your ear, that means you cannot get married?
Yes. So you see the difference from the Hamar. But the Hamar, when they do the bull jumping, they don't cutting their
They
hair.
don't cut their ear.
But here, when we do the bull jumping, after bull jumping, we cut ear on the left side, which the man is going to the bull jumping. He's get married. When you see the man or someone with a son, like that, it's already that he did.
He has done bull jumping. So that just shows that you have passed.
Yeah.
So you have done the bull jumping.
I did already.
And you passed.
Yeah, I passed already, and I'm married already. I become man now.
The Karo tribe is one of the smallest tribes in Ethiopia's Omo Valley.
In one house, living 10 people, 8 children, and father and mother.
In just one house like this.
One house. They cook both of them.
Everything
Kids.
inside there.
Yeah, yeah. And also outside, but when the rain season, they can cook inside. We bring this river, also the Omo River.
That's the Omo River, right?
Yeah, that's the Omo River. It's coming the western part Ethiopian,
Yeah.
And it's going to the Lake Turkana through to Kenya.
Even though their population is relatively small, they are probably one of the most recognizable tribes in the region because of their incredible body and face painting.
The painting of the body, does it have a meaning?
Not meaning, just for the beauty.
Like for example, Mursi, they do the lip plate, yeah? That's beauty, like tattoo.
Okay, so basically, if you have these scars in your body, it just shows that you're going to be more beautiful.
Yeah.
When you see the man, some scars like this,
Yeah.
it's the face, the hunting like some lion, elephant like
So
that.
for men, when they have scars, how many animals they've killed?
Yeah.
That's amazing, really.
But the humans are there, they do that for the beauty. Yeah.
Like many of the tribes in the Omo Valley, the Karo Tribe have lived along the banks of the Omo River for generations as fishing, farming, and raising livestock are part of their daily lives.
There is dowry to the ladies' parents. You pay 127 goats.
127 goats.
Yeah.
If I want to marry from Karo Tribe now, I need 127.
Goats. Yeah.
That's expensive. Whoa. So you gave your wife's father 127 goats?
Yes.
Oh my God.
What I loved about visiting the Karo Tribe was how proud they are of their identity and how they've preserved their culture and traditions for generations.
Literally, how do you cut your ear and cut your body to show that you're now a real man? That's the widest thing that I've ever heard in my life. This is a lot for just being a man. So we were driving through, going back to Arba, Minch, and we met these guys that walk with sticks. They kind of like, they climb sticks and then they walk into the bush. And I always see this on social media, but today I found this fascinating, seeing them on the road, walking, and it's so amazing.
We are here in Bana Tribe, so we're going to explore Danakil who walk with a stick. And the reason why they walk with a stick, because around here there is a lot of snake and there is a lot of goats. So to see the goat from far away, they will be on the top, and also to take care of themselves from like animals.
Looking at them do this, you think it was easy until you actually try it yourself. And honestly, this was one of the hardest things I tried on this entire trip.
So he is going to teach me how to climb this because it looks very easy to do to me. It looks so easy. Wow.
It takes an incredible amount of balance just to stand on the sticks, let alone walk around like they do. I still don't understand how they make it look so effortless.
Why is his own so tall than others? Like, why is his own really high than other
Because
people?
we practice for a long time. Those, they start now, soon. So he have more experience than them.
So the reason why his own is like way higher than others is because he
know
has
the
more
balance
experience on how to balance. So the bigger the plate, the more beautiful you look.
Yeah. So you see, have you seen the teeth? They have 3 teeth from the down. We can remove 3 teeth from the down because when she have the teeth with this, they have no comport, So that's why they can remove. You see, from the down, 3 teeth.
So they have to remove the teeth below.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like on purpose, they remove it on purpose.
Yes.
Of all the tribes I had seen growing up, the Mursi tribes were the ones I remembered the most. I had watched them so many times on television and in documentaries, and somehow I never imagined that one day I would actually be standing here meeting them myself.
How do they start to open their lips?
They use the leather blade.
Oh my God.
The leather blade, and they can. Yeah. And someone they can use a knife, but the leather blade is very light. How to use.
Yes.
That's why they can use the leather blade.
The Mursi tribe have lived in this remote part of southern Ethiopia for generations, and they are one of the most recognizable tribes in the Omo Valley. They are especially known for the lip plates, traditionally worn by some women, and body scars as part of their identity and ideas of beauty.
Do these marks have meaning, or is just for like beauty?
Just for the beauty.
So they would purposely get a razor blade and they start to cut their body one by one.
She can choose different design by himself.
By herself, yeah.
This kind of the lip plate they can made by different things. One is this is made from mud, so made by woman mud.
So okay, they make this lip plate themselves.
Yes.
And just like that, the first thing on my Ethiopia bucket list was complete. But the journey was far from over because next I was leaving the Omo Valley behind and heading to a completely different part of Ethiopia to do something I had never done before. climb an active volcano.
Whoa, who you know that get it jumping like this? Anything I touch just go, they call me Mightis. Pull up to the function and I get it right. Just follow the boy, I got the light and I'm feeling nauseous.
Erta is one of the most active volcanoes in Africa, and for years it was famous for having one of the world's longest lasting lava leak.
So we are camping very close to the volcano, Erta. You can see right behind me. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I can see it's like 20-minute drive from here, and we are going to be camping right beside the volcano. It's a huge risk. It's like it could erupt anytime, but taking this risk for you viewers. I really wish and hope that I can see a lava today, because I asked the guy and he was talking about the fact that you're very lucky to find a lava. But I really want to see a lava. I've not seen a lava in my life, I mean from a volcano, but I just hope that I see one today. So let's hope.
The volcano sits in one of the most remote and unforgiving part of Ethiopia, surrounded by the vast Danakil region.
If you come on June, July, August, definitely you will get the temperature like 55, 56, 57 degrees. Like always blown on your face is totally hot. That's why it is horrible.
So it's 7 a.m. in the morning and we're currently on our way to go see the volcano. And I don't know if I should be excited or not, but yeah, we're on our way now. We have been hiking for over 20 minutes and right at the edge of this volcano, and I really hope that it's worth it.
I can feel the heat.
Smoke was rising from different parts of the ground, and everywhere we walked we could smell the sulfur in the air. But what surprised me the most was the sound. You could actually hear sounds boiling and moving beneath the ground. I've seen places like this on televisions and online, but standing there yourself is completely different.
Yeah, does lava come out?
You don't know.
It comes anytime.
Yeah, because last year at this time was very active.
I actually made a full video about my entire experience exploring the Danakil Depression, one of the hottest and the most extreme places on earth. There's so much that happened there that I couldn't possibly fit in this video, so if you'd like to see the full experience, I'll leave the link in the description.
Okay, so we are currently in Addis Ababa. I am going to be exploring Addis Ababa for like the next few hours. I don't know what to expect. I heard that this is the capital of Africa and I should expect more.
You doubt it, I would make it, keep that energy. Try to do it how I do it, can't compare to me. Yeah, I'm on a different level, different pedigree. Remember how you chose them instead of me? Huh?
Addis Ababa is the capital and largest city in Ethiopia, sitting more than 2,300 meters above sea level. It is one of the highest capital cities in the world. But what makes this city even more important is that it's home to the African Union, which is why many people call it the capital of Africa.
Currently at Mercato Market is the largest open market in Africa, and there are so many people here, and I know why. The reason is because Ethiopia is the second most populated country in Africa after Nigeria, and that's why there are like so many people around. And just here in Addis Ababa alone, there's about 7 to 10 million people living in this city.
Ababa means new flower.
New flower?
Yes.
Wow.
It's given by the Emperor Taitu, who found Addis. There's a mountain up the way up there.
Yeah.
It's called Ntoto. So they used to live there for 6 years, and the queen didn't like the weather there. So they came down here. She was surrounded by like lots of new flowers. So she said, oh, this place is new flower, Addis Ababa.
In what language?
Amharic.
Amharic.
The national language of Ethiopia.
Oh.
Ethiopia is the only country in the world with its own calendar, time system, alphabet, and 13 months in a year.
We have our own language, our own alphabet, our numbers.
One of you guys' main food here is what?
Raw meat.
Raw meat.
Yes.
You guys eat raw meat?
Fresh, and we eat it with the spicy, so our stomach is okay. Nothing will happen.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And they're also one of the countries in the world where eating raw meat is a big part of the culture. And there was no way I was coming all the way to Ethiopia without trying it for myself.
This raw meat is more cultural and one of the main dish.
What makes this meat safe? Why is this safe?
So like normally,
because in most places, this is obviously, I don't know,
of course,
obviously not safe to eat.
Yeah.
Just like that. But what makes it safe to eat here?
So normally, like locals, they used to eat, so it's safe for us. But for foreigners or for people who started just now, they eat it with the spices. Here, like fermented spices here, or normal spicy chili pepper here. So we just mix it and cut like this. This, and mix it here.
Oh my god.
Our stomach used to it already, so it's okay.
Can I try?
Let's just say raw meat might not be for me, but I'm still glad I tried it. Ethiopia has easily been one of the most diverse and fascinating countries I've visited in Africa. And despite some of the things that you might have heard about Ethiopia, personally I felt safe throughout most of my journey and met some of the most amazing and welcoming people along the way.
Ethiopia has like so many gardens and parks where you can just like, you know, sit down and relax and cool off for the day. And it's open to everybody, like 247. Like this one behind me, there are like so many of them. I have seen multiple ones here in Addis Ababa, and it's really cool to have like places like this that looks really safe. You don't get disturbed, you're just here to cool off.
There's still so much more of Africa I haven't even shown you yet. So if you enjoy videos like this where I travel, experience different culture and tell the stories of places across Africa and beyond, make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in the next episode.